welcome to Galvin Court here at White Bear Lake High School. We've got a great Suburban East matchup for you tonight as the White Bear Lake Bears host the Stillwater Ponies. Good evening, everybody. My name is Patrick Lillia. On behalf of all of our FCC Sports crew, Stillwater trying to keep pace in a very tough Suburban East conference, with the Bears looking to pull an upset tonight. An absolutely loaded Suburban East, Cretin, Durham Hall, Mounds View, East Ridge, Woodbury, all having pretty good seasons so far, with 5 of the 8 teams overall 500 or better right now in the Suburban East. We'll take a look at some of the players to watch for you this evening on this chilly Friday evening. You can see the Stillwater bench there, the warm-up pants reminiscent of the Indiana Hoosiers. The red and white pinstripes. Colin Piper averaging a double-double a game for the Bears with 15.3 points per game, 10.8 rebounds a game. As key for the Ponies will be to not let him get going tonight. And for Stillwater, A.J. Taban also averaging a double-double a game, 13.2 points per game, 10 rebounds. Actually, 2 Ponies players averaging a double-double, the other Carter Zoller. So a loaded Stillwater team with 4 players averaging over 10 points a game coming into tonight's matchup. So we're going to get our starting lineups introduced after the national anthem. We'll be right back here on FCC Sports. The Bears and the Ponies coming up next. We get set for basketball this evening here at Galvin Court at White Bear Lake High School. The Ponies and the Bears tonight, as we'll get our starting lineups introduced momentarily. Starting lineups for Stillwater tonight: A.J. Taban, number 1, Manny Smith, number 3, Ryan Silbernagel at guard, number 11, Carter Zoller, a forward, and we mentioned him in the players to watch. And Henry Zoller, 12.4 points per game. Take a look at the conference standings. We said a very strong Suburban East so far. Cretin, Durham Hall, Mounds View. The Ponies trying to keep pace tonight if they can pull off the win. East Ridge and Park all 500 or better. Woodbury not off to a bad start in conference play either. You see the Bears will try to pick up the big win tonight and keep pace with that strong group ahead of them. Their starters being introduced momentarily. Head coach Aaron Turner for White Bear Lake. Turner in his second season with the Bears. Brady Hannigan, the head coach for the Ponies. The starters for White Bear Lake tonight: Rithy Sane, Tyler Alshouse, Corey Rahim, John Johnson, and Colin Piper. Piper, the player we highlighted in our players to watch a moment ago, as lights turned off as the Bears will be introduced. As we'll take a look at the previous meeting between these two, very even matchups over the last 10 meetings between these two teams. Stillwater winning the most recent one. White Bear Lake the 3 before that. Stillwater 3 out of 4 prior to that. And then the Bears with 2 in a row going back to 2020. One meeting in the sections that was in 2023. That was the Bears winning a tight one against Stillwater. 52-50 the score back on March 11th of 2023. Bears getting hyped up as their starters have been introduced. Bears are in the home orange. They'll go right to left across your screen here in this first half. Ponies are in the white with red numbers. Stillwater across the front chest. And they'll go right to left on your screen here in this opening half. 18 minutes up on the clock. Should be a fun one tonight. Bears will look for the upset of the Ponies. Piper will take the opening tip against Carter Zoller. And we are underway with the Bears controlling the opening tip. John Johnson will leave it off up high. Corey Rahim works. Sent around into the far corner for the Bears. Important for the Bears to get off to a good start tonight. Is cutting to the hoop nicely is Tyler Alshouse for the layup. And a violation called on the Ponies as the inbounds man, I think, stepped on the line. It was Carter Zoller who was inbounding, and the official called an inbounds violation. So right off the bat, a turnover before the Ponies could even have their opening possession with the basketball. Sane works it up high. Alshouse. 3 on the way, goes down for Rahim. And 5-0 before the Ponies even get a possession. We talked about the Bears getting off to a good start. Doesn't get much better than that. Into the front court with it is Taban. It's Taban, the pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound still battled for. It's carried up court by Sane. A Sane to the rack, no good. Follow-up chance, no good though for Johnson. Bears able to force the turnover as Rahim gets it inside. Bouncing underneath and not able to finish. The layup was Johnson. So the Bears had some opportunities but not able to finish. 5-0, White Bear Lake in front here early. Pass into the corner for Silbernagel. Silbernagel gets it inside Taban. Taban into the lane, kicks it out. Far corner 3 on the way, no good. Rebound being battled for, still loose, eventually pulled away, and then trying to work his way inside was Carter Zoller. Blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Ponies. What a stuff by Colin Piper. Inbound was to Taban. They're showing some strong defense early. Carter Zoller up at the top of the circle. 4 to shoot. And the shot is no good with a rebound to Taban, and he puts it back. Manny Smith had the initial miss. That was Taban who cleaned it up, and the Ponies get on the board. 2 minutes gone by here in this opening half. 5-2 White Bear Lake. Kicked out back up top, John Johnson. As Rahim double teamed. Bears continuing to work the perimeter. Johnson kicks it out as Rahim steps over to take the 3, goes in and out to ban the rebound. Danny Smith into the front court. Taban. Carter Zoller thought about the three. Now works it onto the near side. Taban trying to drive his way inside. Taban, the short range jumper, no good. The rebound underneath Zoller, that's blocked. Second block already for Piper as the Bears will try to push the tempo. Now they'll slow things down a bit as they'll leave it off for Sane. Sane trying to drive, can't get it to go, contested, and Taban the rebound. Quickly up court, Zoller, that's blocked from behind. 3 blocks already for the Bears. John Johnson with the block, 3 on the way, no good. Offensive rebound, Piper, no good. Gets it back, second chance, good. So far, the Bears out rebounding the Ponies. They're out hustling, they're out defending the Ponies. What a start for White Bear Lake. Timeout Stillwater with 14:36 to go in the first half. Already 3 blocks for the Bears defensively. 2 of them for Piper. Take a look at the replay of the John Johnson block a moment ago as Zoller blocked from behind. See a little bit of a height advantage on these Stillwater players, but that hasn't really prevented the Bears from coming up with those early blocks as both teams aggressive so far in the offensive zone, trying to use those various height advantages. The Bears off to a good start here, 7-2, already forcing the Ponies to burn a timeout. Ponies will inbound from under their basket. Zoller inbounds to Silvernagel. Half-court defense by the Bears as the Ponies struggling to break into the front court. Henry Zoller, bounce pass inside to Taban. He'll kick it cross court onto the near side. The 3 is good for Silvernagel. Well, Silvernagel makes it 7-5 as Bears into the front court. Johnson leaves for Alshouse. Alshouse sending it for Johnson, and that's knocked out of bounds. Manny Smith came flying in. It'll stay with the Bears. Raheem, inbound to Sane. Alshouse, 19 to shoot, so plenty of time for the Bears. Johnson on the far side, guarded by Taban. Johnson trying to drive on Taban. Johnson gets hemmed up as the Bears step on the baseline. It'll be a turnover. Ponies inbound. Zoller taking it back from Smith. Cross-court pass to Ban as he has to leap up to pull it down. Kicked into the corner for Silvernagel. Inside for Zoller. Zoller puts it up, he's blocked, but a foul. As John Johnson will be called for the foul. Beg your pardon, it's a jump ball. Already the 4th block for the Bears. Inbound to Ban. And we will get our first foul. Foul does go on Johnson this time. First team foul, first personal. Inbound to Smith. 15 to shoot as Smith will rush it up court. Now he works for Zoller on the near side, who got tied up. Jump ball favors White Bear Lake. Stillwater having a hard time cracking this Bears defense early on. 4 blocked shots and a couple of jump balls forced by White Bear Lake. Johnson turned it over on the baseline at the other end. Silbernagel, as he's double teamed, able to work it free for Carter Zoller, comes into the corner for Smith, three, got it. Oh, an 8-0 run for Stillwater after they fell down 7-0, and they have the lead for the first time, 8-7. Ball knocked out of bounds, it'll stay with White Bear Lake. Gavin Krenz will check in. He's been a good bench weapon for White Bear Lake, 6.9 points averaged per game. He checks in for the first time. Raheem, guarded by Smith. Looks it for Krenz in the far corner. It's Krenz driving inside. Piper thought about the three, now he drives. Tries to kick it back out as it gets loose, able to be recovered by the Bears. Sane inside for Piper, he's able to get the layup over Carter Zoller. Bears back in front. Nice drive through the lane, able to lay it up over Zoller. Carter Zoller quickly back the other way, and one. Henry Zoller on the drive that time, and he'll go to the line for the and one. Krenz picks up the foul. It's his first, second team foul. Henry Zoller's free throw no good, but an offensive rebound continues the possession by Carter Zoller as he kicks it out for Manny Smith. Sets up the three off the back rim, no good, but another offensive rebound pulled down by Joe Friedlove. Silbernagel, three on the way, off glass and good for Carter Zoller. Well, the Ponies are able to take advantage of the extra possessions, and they're up by 4. They approach the 7-minute mark of this opening half. Piper trying to drive inside, spins, lefty layup, good. Colin Piper back-to-back possessions. Ponies into the front court with the basketball. Friedlove. Manny Smith sets up for three. Nothing but net for Manny Smith, his second three already. Riffy Sane. Lob pass ahead for Piper. Piper, he'll try to drive. He has it stripped and stolen away by Silbernagel as things get tied up on the near side. Jump ball called as the Stillwater bench in disbelief. That has Brady Hannigan fired up as well. Happened right in front of the Ponies bench. They did not like that at all. Hannigan will go for a walk and get a drink. Smith into the front court. Hit for Fred Cove. Fred Cove leaves it off. Offensive foul. Illegal screen called on Fred Cove, I believe. That'll be his first foul, first team foul against Stillwater. Great first half so far. Ponies up by 3. Bears got out to a 7-0 advantage. Krenz kicks it back out. Nice feed inside. If the Bears will be forced to take it back out, and then it's stolen away. Smith into the front court with it. Fred Cove. Smith for three, no good. The rebound pulled down by Piper. Riffy Sane driving the lane, carries it in, gets the layup. Nice drive by Sane, so the Bears finding some vulnerability in that lane on the Stillwater defense so far. Smith for Fred Cove. Fred Cove was guarded by Adam Panier. As inside Zoller with contact, no good. Another offensive rebound, a foul called on the block. Fred Cove will shoot a pair of free throws. Foul was on Piper, his first and the team's third. Fred Cove's first off the back iron. Joe Fred Cove averaging 4.5 points a game coming in. Piper will check out for the Bears here. Fred Cove's second one is good. Raheem. Kren sizing things up. Sane slipped, able to recover. Sane trying to drive inside. There's nothing there. It'll be kicked back out. Still 16 to shoot as the chance for Johnson was blocked, and the Ponies turn it back up court. Past the midpoint of this first half, the Ponies in front by 2 to Ban. For Henry Zoller. Zoller guarded well by Sane. Trying to drive is Henry Persic. As Persic sees it kicked back out, stolen away by the Bears. Raheem that tried to go behind the back, stolen back by the Ponies. Here's to Ban in the lane with contact, good. Bears looking to push the tempo as they quickly come back. Well, the fast break working out for Stillwater after the steal. Match their largest lead at 4. We at the 10-minute mark of this first half. Long cross-court pass able to be pulled down by Panier as it's stolen by Taban. Taban in will go for the layup, and he didn't get it to go. Now we're going to get a whistle and a timeout called by the Bears. Tough break for the Ponies as Taban had the breakaway layup and it went off the back iron. No timeout, White Bear Lake with the Ponies up by 4. 8 points for Manny Smith, including a couple of three-pointers. Ponies currently, as we said, matching their largest lead of the game. The Bears had a 7-0 lead, and then the Ponies scored 8. We'll take a look at the night that Colin Piper has had so far. A couple of pretty layups, including that lefty lay-in. Good night on the boards as well. We talked about him averaging a double-double a game. At the defensive end, a couple of nice blocks as the Bears had 4 blocks in the early going. We'll come out of the Bears timeout. Preston Kreider will check in for the first time as well for the Bears coming out of the timeout. Raheem outside for Kreider. Krenz kicks it out on the near side. 3, good for Rahim. First bucket for Corey Rahim. It's a 1-point game. Taban, bounce pass toward the far side. The 3 on the way, no good from Silbernagel. But the second chance goes down for the Ponies. The Ponies back up by 3. Rahim for John Johnson. Johnson kicks it out for Kreider. Stillwater guarding the perimeter well. As Kreider will take the long 2, no good. Battle for the rebound is tied up as Fruma Falema was down there battling for it for Stillwater along with Johnson. And the foul will go on Falema. He'll check out. A 5-second violation on the Bears will turn it over to the Ponies. Manny Smith. Silbernagel. Pass inside Taban as he's guarded by Kreider. Taban trying to back him down. And a foul called on the floor. It'll go on Kreider. It'll be his first and the 4th team foul for White Bear Lake. Lob pass in, Zoller gets it to go. Carter Zoller off the layup, just able to gently lay it in. Stillwater with their largest lead. 6 minutes to go in the first half. Nice pass for Johnson as he's influenced by Smith. No good, rebound for Taban. Quickly ahead for Carter Zoller as it's punched out from behind by Kreider. It'll go out of bounds, stay with the Ponies. Piper will check in as well as Grant Evans for White Bear Lake. Inbound to Manny Smith. Smith will be forced to send it back out for Silbernagel. Smith up high, guarded by Rahim. Taban, he'll take a long 3, no good off the back rim. Johnson can't corral the rebound, and it'll be another 3 chance for Smith. That one no good, but another offensive rebound pulled down by Persic. Persic dribbles inside, gets it to Taban. That layup is blocked but fouled by Rahim. Taban will go to the line, shoot a pair. Taban's first one no good. Taban's second one is good. Approach 5 minutes to go in this first half. Bears started hot, now trying to recapture some of that early energy that they had. Rahim leaves it for Johnson. Johnson through the lane, blocked by Taban, able to be kept in and good. Nice job by the Bears as Piper was able to save it for Johnson, who finished the layup. Carter Zoller, lob pass up high for Silbernagel. Knocked out of bounds. They're going to call a foul on the Bears. Sixth team foul on the Bears. As Henry Zoller on the drive. I believe they gave the foul to Piper, his second. Henry Zoller shooting one more. Free throw good. 5-point lead for the Ponies. 4.5 minutes to go in this first half. Miles Anderson for the Bears. Grant Evans on the drive, spinning layup, no good, and the rebound pulled down by Carter Zoller. Zoller spinning into the lane. That's blocked by Kreider. Is Kreider trying again? He's going to be called for a foul, though, on the offensive rebound by Zoller. That puts Stillwater in the bonus for the rest of the first half. First one off the back rim. Rithi Sane will check back in for the Bears. Second free throw good. There's double teamed in the backcourt. Here's Jeffrey Johnson getting it ahead. Into the front court. Sane couldn't get the layup to go. As quickly sent up court by Taban. It'll be punched out of bounds. I'll say it was off the Bears. It'll stay with Stillwater. Stillwater will inbound from underneath their basket. Silbernagel, Taban, sent it toward the far side. Taban, guarded by Kreider. Carter Zoller driving in. He's double teamed. Ball punched free, 15 to shoot. Bounce pass dangerous. It comes to Silbernagel as he sends it out to Zoller for three, no good. And the rebound by Kreider. Miles Anderson into the front court for the Bears. Bounce pass inside. Kreider influenced, no good, as the rebound eventually corralled by Zoller. And into the front court is Persic. Persic to the hoop and good. Anderson back out for Sane. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Ponies starting to establish a bit of a lead, but a foul is going to be called on Silbernagel in the lane. Just the second Stillwater foul. Taban will check out for the Ponies. Sane sizing things up from up high. Nice pass inside. Johnson got it and the foul. Foul will be called on Fred Cove. That'll be his second. So Johnson a chance to pick up the three-point play. Third team foul on the Ponies. Free throw off window and good. Well, the Bears complete the three-point play. Ponies into the front court with it is Silbernagel. Gets into the corners, a three from Smith. Off the rim, no good, out of bounds. And it'll be Ponies basketball, I believe, based on the reaction of the Bears sideline. Silbernagel to inbound. Gets it into Taban, who took a quick break on the bench. Now he's back. Inside Zoller, off glass, good. Carter Zoller. Fade away off the window. Corey Rahim. Jeffrey Johnson on the drive. Can't get it to go with Taban defending. Carter Zoller thought about the three. Tried to get it inside Taban. Stolen by Johnson as Johnson into the front court. Contact. Can't get the layup to go with the foul. Great effort by Johnson. He'll go to the line to shoot a pair. Andy Smith called for the foul. Ponies still have a couple of fouls to give. Just their fourth team foul with 1:53 to go in this first half. Johnson's first free throw, no good. Stillwater up by 7 here in the final 2 minutes of this first half. 5 points so far for Johnson. Can't get the second one to go with the rebound pulled down by Carter Zoller. There's defense activated. It's the Ponies gain to the front court. Taban driving the edge of the lane. That's blocked by Johnson. Fifth block of the half for the Bears. Johnson's had a handful of those already as well. Quick inbound Zoller through the contested layup. Can't get it to go. Out of bounds over to the Bears. So a chance for the Bears to cut into this deficit a bit with still 92 seconds to halftime. Rahim guarded by Smith. Johnson, nice pass inside Sane. Reverse layup, good. 4 points for Riffy Sane. We approach a minute to go in the half. Hard pass underneath, that's blocked out of bounds. Preston Kreider with the block shot. Ponies looking to inbound if they get it on underneath the baseline. A travel call. 59 seconds to go in the first half. Bears can trim the deficit even further. Rahim into the front court. He'll drive the lane. Drops it off for a chance, and that's good for Johnson. Johnson able to navigate the trees in the lane. 7 points for Jeffrey Johnson. Zoller on the drive, blocked by Kreider. Out of bounds, over to the Bears. What a defensive first half for the Bears. Kreider's blocked shot, they'll say, went off of Zoller, and it did. 25 seconds left, shot clock turned off. And timeout called by the Bears. They'll set up, possibly holding for the last shot here. So the Bears in this first half, 7 blocked shots. Played very good aggressive defense on the Ponies, and as a result, they find themselves only down by 3 with 22.6. A chance to tie, or at least get the deficit down to 1 here in the final 22.6 seconds of this first half. Ponies still have a couple of fouls to give. Bears are in the penalty on their side with 7. And what a resilient first half by the Bears. They got off to a hot start, then weathered the Stillwater push. The Ponies have led by as many as 8. Now a chance for the Bears to tie or get within 1. Inbound to Raheem in the backcourt as he's double teamed. As Kreider will take the 3, he got it. Preston Kreider, the big man, hitting the 3. We're tied. Stillwater will hold for the last shot with 10 seconds to go. Smith for Zoller. Taban down to 4. 3, it's poked away by Kreider. Taban able to recover. As Smith got it off, it won't count as it goes off the front rim anyway. As the Bears are fired up. Preston Kreider, the game-tying 3 straight on to close out this first half. And that smothering defense made one more stand to prevent the Ponies from getting a shot off before the halftime break. We've got a lot of highlights to get to when we come back with 7 blocked shots. The big man 3 from Kreider there, and a good first half all around from White Bear Lake. 30-30. We are tied after one half of play. We'll take a break. We'll come back with your first half recap and highlights. You're watching SEC Sports coverage of boys basketball. White Bear Lake 30, Stillwater 30 at the half.
Divorced, remarried with a baby, another on the way, and I could barely read or write. It was time for me to change my life and the lives of my family, so I went back and I got my high school diploma. That was the catalyst I needed. Now I have a bachelor's, a master's, and I became a teacher.
Mom, this is your very first yearbook.
Your commitment to education motivates me, your coworkers, and your students.
You showed me that if you come from nothing, you can still be anything.
You told me I deserve to succeed. It's been 15 years, and I still live by that.
You're the model for success for your kids, grandkids, and your students.
When I look at all these success stories, I cannot help but think it all started by getting my high school diploma.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
Calling all big thinkers. The world's climate is changing. These aren't new facts, but it means we must think in new ways about how we can live, prosper, and provide energy for our world while protecting our planet. Engineers are answering the call to create cleaner, safer, reliable energy. Solar power, harnessing the power of the sun to light all corners of the globe. Wind power, channeling a simple breeze to bring electricity to our homes. Hydropower, using the natural flow of water to generate electricity. Nuclear power, engineering advanced reactors that are safer, more reliable, and produce zero carbon emissions. Engineers are leading the way and empowering the next generation. Engineers answer the call.
Sit up, team. When I look around this room, I see a fighting team of brave antibodies. But the flu is coming in strong. The good news is, Anthony, the human we're tasked to protect, just got his flu shot, which supplied us with strong new gear to defend against the flu. So let's go fight for Anthony. Are you with me?
Let's work as a team to defend against the flu. Gear up with a flu shot to help protect others and reduce your risk of being sick or hospitalized with the flu. Learn more at getmyflushot.org.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing we do to keep us focused.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game?
To drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health. Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and mental health.
Find the resources you need to keep your mental health a priority. love, your mind.
Welcome back to White Bear Lake. An exciting first half between the Stillwater Ponies and the Bears of White Bear Lake. 30 points aside as we will jump into the highlights package for you here on SEC Sports as Bears taking the court tonight looking for a big upset in what's been a loaded Suburban East this season. Early three-pointer there from Raheem. It was a good first half for Colin Piper at both ends of the floor. A couple of nice layups there from Piper. Was also doing it on the defensive side as well with a couple of nice blocks. At least 2 of the 7 White Bear Lake blocks from that first half. Jeffrey Johnson had a couple of blocks as well, but Stillwater was able to hit some from range. A couple here for Manny Smith. Also one here for Silbernagel, recovering his own rebound. And a layup there for Henry Persich as the highlight to end the half, the 3 from Preston Kreider, getting the big man some big love from his teammates. That tied the game, sent us to the halftime intermission at 30-all. We'll take a look at some of those first half stats for you before we sign off here at the end of the first half. Free throws have not come easy for the Ponies. They're shooting under 50%. They are 50% from 3 as well as the Bears. Fairly clean first half in terms defensively. Ponies only 4 team fouls. The Bears ended up with 7. What a first half we had with the Bears defense making some big plays to keep the high-powered Ponies under wraps. We'll take a look at the schedules coming up for you. The Bears will be on the road for a couple, and then they'll come home for a couple, take on St. Thomas and East Ridge. See down there in the middle of February, a couple of tough Suburban East games against Mounds View and Park. Talked about the loaded Suburban East right now. 5 of the 8 teams overall 500 or better coming into play tonight, with the Ponies trying to keep pace with Cretin-Durham and Mounds View. Speaking of Cretin-Durham, there'll be Stillwater's next opponent coming up on the 21st. We'll have a couple of tough games as well with Woodbury, then at Mounds View. So could be a big week for Stillwater if they'll take on 2 of the teams in front of them over the next 10 days. Oh, throw it back to break. We're only about 3.5 minutes away from the second half. You won't want to go anywhere. 30-all after one half of play as the Bears will try to sustain the great effort that has held the Ponies down so far and kept the Bears with a chance to perhaps pull an upset tonight. We'll be back with the second half in just a couple minutes.
When we have the food we need, we are at our best. We push further. We rise higher. We unlock our full potential. When we are at our best, we have more to offer the world around us. When we have the food we need, we make our communities stronger. Together, we can help everyone get the food they need to thrive. Join the movement to end hunger at feedingamerica.org/actnow.
The bravest person I know is definitely my dad, 100%.
My friend Sean.
My daughter Cynthia, and she was in the United States Army.
One of the bravest things he ever did wasn't when he first enlisted, it was when he found his first support group.
Our journey has not been easy.
One of the bravest things he did was when he asked to move in with me and my mom.
I felt like I was lost, and you gave me a place to stay.
When he decided he was going to go back to school after 23 years.
It was the better part of my life that I spent in the Marine Corps. Transitioning out, it's a difficult thing.
She went on foreign soil. She went to war. But the bravest thing she did is when she asked for help.
So I really appreciate it.
Did you hear?
Todd's in the hospital.
Who's Todd? He got a collapsed lung from vaping. He thought it was cool.
Not cool.
Promise you won't vape, Emma. It can lead to a lifelong addiction, and we can't be friends if your lungs collapse.
Bogus.
Wacky sitcom teens aren't the best people to talk to your kid about vaping.
Hey, you got a minute?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
Gracie and Pedro might not get along so well.
You're standing on my tail.
But there's one thing they agree on. There's a right seat for everyone.
Oh, that's the good stuff.
Whether you're a dog,
Hold on, Pooch.
a cat, a fish, or a rat.
And I'm a ferret.
Be sure to travel safe.
How can you be so sure?
I'm absolutely positive.
On your next adventure, make sure your children are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Welcome back to Galvin Court here at White Bear Lake High School. The Bears and the Ponies tied at 30 after one half of play. Jeffrey Johnson leading the way for White Bear Lake with 7 points. Colin Piper and Corey Rahim each with 6. And for the Ponies, 8 points apiece for Manny Smith and for Carter Zoller. They'll lead their scorers. Bears are in the orange. They'll be going left to right on your screen here in the right to left, I beg your pardon, here in the second half. The Ponies will inbound. Bears will try to keep that great defensive effort up. 7 blocked shots in that first half. Inbound is to Smith. Smith immediately double teamed, was able to get the pass through. In the corner is Henry Zoller as Zoller kicks it back out. The 5 starters back on the floor for each side here. 3 from the corner is no good for Henry Zoller. It went off the bottom of the net. Rahim surveying. That leaves for Sane. Sane, he'll take the 3 over to Ban and hits. Riffy Sane over A.J. Taban puts the Bears in front for the first time since it was 7-6. And the shot or the pass will go out of bounds and an early turnover. The Bears trail by as many as 8. It's 28-20. So a 13-2 run has White Bear Lake back on top here early in the second half. Jeffrey Johnson has it stolen away by Henry Zoller. Zoller, long pass knocked away by Rahim. It'll be out of bounds, stay with the Ponies. Inbound to Ban on the far baseline. Taban tried to get it to Smith. He lost it. Rahim then lost it. And I think a foul is going to be called on the contact behind the play. It's going to be called on Smith. Second foul on Smith, first of the second half. Rahim. He'll kick it back out. Sane, who hit the 3, put the Bears in front at the beginning of the half. Jeffrey Johnson with Taban on him. He'll try to drive the baseline, got it off ahead of the contact, sets up a three off the front rim, no good. As the Bears and Johnson come with the offensive rebound, reverse layup, no good. Offensive rebound on the putback for Colin Piper. What a sequence. The reverse layup for Johnson wouldn't go, but Piper cleaned it up. Taban into the lane. Taban kicks it out. Three on the way. No good. Rebound pulled down by Sane. Johnson guarded. Lob pass for Piper. Piper into the lane. Layup. No, but a foul. Foul is going to be on Carter Zoller. That's his first and the second team foul of the second half for the Ponies. Piper can't get the first one to go. Henry Persich will come back in for the Ponies. A little over 2 minutes into the second half. Second one no good, and the rebound for Carter Zoller. Bears up by 5. Manny Smith. Taban. Frees up Taban, thought about a long two. Kicks it out, top of the circle, Persich with 15 to shoot. Persich, nice pass inside. Layup, no good, but a foul. As that'll send Carter Zoller to the line. Piper picks up his third, which is not what the Bears want here early in the second half. And it looks like Kreider will come back into the game. Kreider, of course, hit that big three to end the first half, as the first free throw is good. Well, Piper will check out with the 3 fouls. Kreider himself has a pair. But certainly not what the Bears want, is seeing their big men getting on the foul sheet. The second free throw is good for Carter Zoller. 3-point game. Raheem trying to drive is fouled from behind. Foul, I believe, will go on Persich. That'll be his first, and already the third foul for Stillwater in the early second half. It's Kreider. Into the corner with it was Alshouse. It's Kreider. Pass into the lane. Raheem trying to work some space, go into the hoop as the fall-away layup goes down. Eight points for Raheem. Smith. Taban. Outside the perimeter. Smith thought about the three, kicked it out. Zoller. Now Zoller taking it back from Persich. Now Zoller on the drive gets the layup to go between a couple of Bears. Sane. He'll work his way back out toward the logo. 10 points for Carter Zoller to lead the Ponies. Raheem, 20 to shoot. Now Sane. Sane on the drive, got it for Johnson. Underneath the basket, got it and the foul. Jeffrey Johnson has been having himself a heck of a game tonight. And the foul was called on Taban. As Johnson will try to finish the three-point play. throw good. Bears up by 6. Inside, Zoller kicks it into the corner. 3 off the mark for Silbernagel as the Bears will run with it. Kick it into the corner. Offensive foul was called on the contact under the basket as Manny Smith drew the charge. It'll be a turnover to the Ponies. Sane will be called for the charge. That'll be his second foul. Taban slowly advancing into the front court. Ponies would love to get him going here in the second half. Persic on the drive, kicks into the corner. 12 to shoot. Another blocked shot, but able to be recovered and put down by Fred Cove as Kreider had the block, but Fred Cove able to get it back and gets the finish. 3 points now for Fred Cove as Persic quickly ahead. Persic for Silbernagel. Silbernagel has it deflected out of bounds. Gavin Krenz will come in for the Bears. 12:39 to go in the second half with the Bears up by 4. Persic off the inbounds. Fred Cove is the ball driven in by Zoller. Can't get the layup to go. Still loose and eventually pulled down by Krenz. Sane guarded on the near sideline. Kreider. Set things up, Raheem. 6 minutes gone here in the second half. Kreider driving inside, a foul called. I believe it's going to go on Persic. That'll be his second. So the Ponies, who had a clean first half foul-wise, though with only 4, already have 5. Only 6 minutes and 7 seconds into the second half. Raheem guarded by Smith. Raheem for Sane, who tripped, lost the basketball. Smith able to take it away, and Fred Cove will be able to work it up court. Smith trying to drive inside. Fred Cove from Zoller. Zoller guarded by Kreider, as then it switches off to Raheem. Persic works it back out to the logo. Smith on the drive, fouls. He doesn't get the layup to go. Foul will be called on Gavin Krenz. That'll be his second, the third team foul for the Bears. Smith will be at the line to shoot a pair. First one no good. Henry Zoller will check back in for the Ponies. Smith's second free throw rattles around, can't get it to go, but he gets his own rebound as it's kicked into the corner, able to be saved for Fred Cove. It's blocked as it was blocked by Kreider. Quickly into the front court, Sane gives it back for Kreider. Kreider trying to navigate the lane, his shot no good as the rebound was pulled down by Carter Zoller. 4-point lead for the Bears. Smith with the pass into the corner. Persic for three, good. Henry Persic hits the three. That cuts the Bears' lead to 1. Timeout going to be called by the Bears. Now the Bears led by as many as 6 with a good start to the second half, but much like the first half, the Ponies have been able to push back as they've cut the deficit to 1 at 40-39. Be a very animated Brady Hannigan there in the huddle. Hey, let's take a look at the Section 4 Quadruple A standings. Cretin, Durham on top. So have Tartan in there playing really well as well. Eastridge, Stillwater, St. Paul Central. Just like the conference standings, the section standings also looking very strong right now with 5 of the 7 teams holding 500 or better records overall. See St. Paul Central in that 5 spot with an 8-4 record. Bears hoping for the upset tonight if they can finish out this last 10:36 with good basketball. Up by 1 right now. Piper will check back in for the Bears. He's got those 3 fouls. Beg your pardon, he did not check back in there. It's still Kreider out there. His shot is no good as Piper is back out there. Into the front court with the basketball are the Ponies. With Kreider and Piper both out there, the 2 big men for the Bears, as Henry Zoller fadeaway too good, and that puts the Ponies back on top with 10 minutes to go. First points of the game for Henry Zoller, who had 12.4 average coming in, as the Bears send it into the backcourt, and it's going to be Bears basketball as they avoid the over and back and then went off Manny Smith trying to save it for the takeaway. So it all works out for White Bear Lake, and they'll inbound from the far side. Raheem taking a long look. He gets it for Krenz. Krenz pull up over Smith, no good. As the rebound is pulled down by Henry Zoller. Carter Zoller. Bounce pass for Henry as he's tied up, able to work his way through the defenders, still with it. Now he'll kick it into the corner. Smith for 3, that's well off the mark. As the ball quickly pushed back by Sane, his pass was stolen. As Carter Zoller ahead for Henry Zoller, that's blocked by Sane. Ponies able to get it back for Carter Zoller. He's got the bucket and the foul. Gonna be frustrating for the Bears. They've had a couple of those this half that they blocked him, but has come right back to the Ponies for layups, and this one will have an and one chance attached to it. Free throw good, and the Ponies back up by 4, 12 points for Carter Zoller. Krenz for 3, no good. Tapped around, rebound pulled down by Kreider. Johnson, Sane, Raheem. His pass out of reach of Krenz, and will be a turnover. We're past the midpoint of this second half. Ponies in front by 4. Bears started the second half on a 6-0 run. to break a 30-30 tie. Taban back out there. Taban, the floater from the lane, can't get it to go as he takes the rebound away from Johnson as Taban is fouled. He'll go to the line. A.J. Taban having a little bit of a quieter night than usual, averaging 13.2 points a game, only 5 so far tonight. As with the first one here. Spent quite a bit of time on the bench to begin the second half. 5 fouls each way. Taban hits the second one. Bears into the front court with it, Kreider. Bears set up on the logo. As 3 on the way from Raheem is no good. As Smith escapes with a rebound. Smith's pass into the corner. That sets up a 3 for Persic, no good. But the offensive rebound for Zoller. Zoller back into the lane, can't get it to go. Taban fighting for the rebound, and Persic comes away with it. As now Zoller on the drive through the lane, got it and one. Henry Zoller, the third chance for Stillwater. He makes the most of it. He'll go to the line, try to add one more. Another and one chance for the Ponies. Bears will go to a little bit of a smaller lineup here. As Henry Zoller's free throw is good, and it's a 9-point Pony lead, their largest of the game. And a foul is going to be called. Miles Anderson, they're trying to trap him on the timeline. They got a little bit too aggressive. So now both teams 6 fouls here in the half. Lead Persic with the one called. That was his third. Inbound Sane. Double teamed in the front court are the Bears as the loose ball is on the court. And what's the ruling? It'll be Bears basketball. 7:32 to go. The Bears got to get something going. As Jeffrey Johnson had a quick breather, he'll be back in here. With the inbound for Alshouse. Sane, guarded by Smith. And the shot clock will run out. Tough break for the Bears, so the turnover to the Ponies. $7:19 left to go. Grant Evans will check in. Ponies inbound to Smith. Smith able to work his way around Raheem into the front court. Taban lost it. He'll get it back. Taban guarded by Johnson. Taban into the lane. Lefty layup goes off the bottom of the hoop. Bears will run with it in transition. Kicked out a three-pointer on the way off the front rim. No good for Ponier. And Taban has the rebound. Taban double teamed. Stolen right back by Ponier. Ponies trying to go around Taban and one. Adam Ponies. What an effort around the much taller A.J. Taban, who picks up the foul. We'll go to the line to try to finish the three-point play. Second foul on Taban. Free throw no good. Smith the rebound for the Ponies. Ponies called for a foul on Smith. He was trying to force a steal. So now the Ponies will be in the bonus. And Smith will go to the line for a 1-and-1. Gets the first one. Second one, no good, and the rebound for the Bears. 6.5 minutes to go. It's an 8-point lead for the Ponies. Now 9 points for Manny Smith. Smith will check out. Both teams in the bonus. Sane. Taking it back from Evans. The drive inside by Tegan Bartok, I beg your pardon. It's kicked back out Ponies, 9 to shoot. Lob pass inside. Johnson, a foul is going to be called underneath on Fred Cove. And that'll send Jeffrey Johnson to the line with 6:01 left. That's going to be a 2-shot foul. Got the first one. And the second one. 6-point game, 6:01 to go. Fred Cove. Henry Zoller worked it into the lane as it was pulled down by Carter Zoller. Persic. Good perimeter defense by the Bears. They're able to force a steal. Here's Johnson. Johnson through the lane. Johnson contact underneath. And a foul is going to go against the Ponies. Second foul on Silbernagel. Johnson at the line. Got the first one to go. $11 points for Jeffrey Johnson. Second one no good. And it'll be Persic on the rebound as Persic up court with it. Tried to drop it back through the lane. Recovered by Zoller. Zoller through contact. Foul called on the Bears. Ponies called for the foul. That's his second and the team's 8th. Henry Zoller at the line to shoot a pair. Got the first one. Second free throw good as Zoller hits both. 7-point game with 5.5 minutes to go. Raheem into the front court. Johnson cuts inside on the drive, can't get the layup to go. Sane the rebound, put back off glass. Rithy Sane with a big bucket off the offensive rebound. 52-47 Ponies. 5 minutes to go in the game. Taban for three, can't get it to go. Loose ball on the floor. Bears will get it back for Johnson. Sane will run with it for Panier. Panier is fouled, can't get the layup to go. Chance for the Bears to draw a little closer. Third foul on Manny Smith. First one no good off the front rim. Stillwater now in the double penalties, and the Bears will shoot two the rest of the way. Panier's second one good. 4-point game. Smith is able to get the pass through. Panier couldn't make the steal. Kicks back out for Carter Zoller. Zoller, foul will be called on Sane as Smith was starting his move inside. Second foul on Sane, and that'll put Stillwater in the double bonus as well. Manny Smith will shoot two. Beg your pardon, the 1-and-1 there is. Scoreboard had 9 fouls on the Bears for the free throw there. So Smith does hit the first one anyway, so he does get a second one. Smith gets the second, so 2 big free throws for Manny Smith, back to a 6-point game. Raheem at the logo. Guarded by Persic, he gets the screen from Piper. Sane on the drive, Johnson fouled underneath. Colin Piper back out there for the Bears as well. Piper with 4 fouls. Johnson will be at the line to shoot 2. First free throw for Johnson is good. He has 12 points. Second one off the back rim, no good, and the rebound is pulled down by Carter Zoller. Traveling called on Smith as he fell on his backside. Well, the Bears will get the turnover. Down 5, we'll try to cut this deficit a little further as we're about to go under 4 minutes to go. Bears in the double bonus. Johnson tried to work the baseline. Taban forced him to back down. Piper for 3, no good. Taban the rebound. Smith, double team, trying to get the pass through for Taban, but Persic there to back it up. Taban, pass underneath, Zoller off the glass, good. crowd furious that no foul was called. Taban able to help generate the steal as Henry Zoller on the drive, foul and layup good. Possibly a backbreaker there as Zane will pick up the foul. And another three-point play opportunity for the Ponies, a chance to make it a 10-point lead with 3:22 left. Henry Zoller hits the free throw. It's a 10-point game. 3:22 left. Bears not a lot of time to get something going here. Sane will set up the offense. Inside Piper, double teamed layup no, but there to clean it up is Johnson. And we'll get a whistle, and I believe they're going to call a violation on Taban on the inbound. Or not, as they stopped things, they conversed and let the Ponies inbound. Now under 3 minutes to go in the game. Smith double teamed. And timeout called by Stillwater on the far sideline with 2:51 to go. Stillwater 59, White Bear Lake 51. Stillwater still has 3 of its timeouts remaining. Bears down to 2. Let's take a look at what's coming up for you. Girls hockey, Breck against Gentry Academy. That'll be Tuesday, January 21st. Girls hockey, Forest Lake, White Bear Lake, Tuesday the 28th. And then boys hockey, which should be a great one, St. Thomas Academy against Matamid. I will have that broadcast for you, premiering Saturday, February 1st. Don't miss out on our upcoming schedule. We got some great action for you as we work our way into the stretch run of winter sports season for both basketball and hockey. On behalf of our SEC Sports crew, I'm Patrick Lilia with you tonight. It's good to have you along. It's been a good game tonight, a really good effort from the Bears against a high-powered Stillwater team. Bears with some work to do. 2:51 to go, down 8. Inbound to Smith. Persic. Tied up, it's stolen by Raheem. Down to 2.5 minutes. It's Raheem patiently setting things up. Krenz. Lob pass inside Piper. Piper gets it out. Krenz 3 off the mark, no good, and the rebound for Carter Zoller. Clock will go under 2 minutes left to go. Taban, Persic pulls it back down. 24 seconds on the shot clock. Taban now triple teamed. Persic trying to spin away. A foul will be called on Raheem, so that'll send Persic to the line for 2. Second on Raheem. 1:52 to go with Henry Persic going to the line for a pair. First one good. Miles Anderson will come back in for the Bears. Second one good as well. Back to a 10-point lead for Stillwater. Bears running out of time. They have to hurry. Raheem. Anderson, bounce pass inside for Piper, stolen away as Zoller knocked the pass away. It was taken by Smith and a foul called. Beg your pardon, timeout called. My fault, 1:40 left to go in the game. Stillwater up by 10. Scoring leaders up to this point. Carter Zoller with 15. Henry Zoller with 10, and Manny Smith with 11 for Stillwater. For the Bears, Jeffrey Johnson leading the way with 13. Colin Piper with 8, as well as Corey Raheem. Crowd looking on, had a great one here tonight. Aaron Turner, final instructions for his team. Both teams in the double bonus. Taban will inbound. Piper guarding the inbounder. The refs might have missed an over and back as it'll come back to Ban. Bad pass, and perhaps Stillwater deserved to turn it over anyway, but 1 minute and a half to go. Into the front court, Sane kicks it into the corner. 3 on the way, no good. As Piper able to get the 2. And timeout will be called by White Bear Lake with 1:18 left, an 8-point lead for the Ponies. White Bear Lake is trying to pick up a big win both in the section as well as in the conference. We talked about how tough both of those things have been. 5 of the 8 Suburban East teams were over 500 overall coming into the night. 5 of the 10, I beg your pardon. And in Section 4 AA had 5 of those 7 at 500 or better. As things looking a little perilous for the Bears. They're down by 8 with 1:18 left to go. Bears will take on Roseville up next, then Irondale after that next week. Taban will inbound. Quickly ahead for Henry Zoller. Zoller gets tangled up, and a foul is going to be called. The crowd thought it should have been a jump ball. Third foul on Corey Raheem with 1:11 left. Carter Zoller shooting a pair. I beg your pardon, Henry shooting a pair, hits the first one. Regardless of how it turns out, it was a great effort tonight from the Bears, especially on the defensive end. 7 blocked shots in the first half. They weren't quite able to match that level of defensive efficiency in the second half, but kept this Ponies offense off balance a lot of the night. A team that had 4 players averaging 10 or more points a game coming in. Second free throw, no good. 9-point game, 1:10 left to go. Krenz, guarded by Smith. Clock running down under a minute. Johnson driving, cuts inside, gets one off the window. 7-point game now. Carter Zoller lobs it ahead. Pardon, it was Henry ahead for Carter. As Carter is fouled, he'll go to the line with 47.1. That'll be the 4th foul on Raheem. Well, the foul situation, 4 on Piper, 4 on Raheem for the Bears, 4 on Smith for Stillwater. First free throw doesn't get the friendly roll. Sane will quickly check back in for the Bears. Carter Zoller's second free throw, no good. Piper the rebound, 45 seconds left. Bears have to push things quickly. Raheem fade away 2, no good. Taban able to corral the rebound as 3 Bears come over, and we're going to get a foul as Taban did not like that late shove that he got from Sane. Now Taban will shoot a pair. The 4th foul on Sane. I think the whistles were blowing before Sane put on that late hit, so I don't think he was the original player who was whistled, but they do give him the foul with 35 seconds left. Taban to shoot a pair. First one good. Taban's second one good. 9-point game, 35 seconds remaining. As Taban blocks that pass from Raheem out of bounds. 8 points for Taban, 32.7 left. Sane thought about the 3, he'll drive into the lane. The layup is good for Raheem with 28 seconds left. Timeout, White Bear Lake. 7-point lead for Stillwater with 28 seconds left to go. Ten points apiece for Raheem and Piper for the Bears tonight. Take a look at that last layup with Sane. The nice feed for Raheem. We'll see how the Bears want to play it, down 7 with 28 seconds left to go. Both teams in the double bonus. Possession arrow pointing Stillwater's way. Keegan Bartok will come in for White Bear Lake in this final 28 seconds. Taban will inbound as he slowly takes his place on the baseline. Up for Smith. Smith able to gain the front court. Crowd yelling for fouls, and they finally get one. Beg your pardon, that's Persic, who will be fouled by Sane with 18.9 left. That'll send Persic to the line. Beg your pardon, they're going to call it on Sane, so that'll be his 5th foul. And his night will be over with 18.9 left. Now 2 free throws coming for Persic. With Stillwater up by 7. As Grant Evans will take Sane's spot. Persic can't get the first one to go. Second one good. And it's an 8-point game with 18.9 left to go. Inbound to Raheem. Long pass ahead will be out of bounds and over to the Ponies. Carter Zoller will check back in here in the final seconds. Inbound Persic, and he's fouled with 12.9 left, so he'll go back to the line to shoot a pair. First foul called on Miles Anderson. Persic can't get the first one to go on this latest trip to the line. Let's get the second one. That'll make it a 9-point game. Inbound Anderson, 10 seconds left. Krenz back for Anderson. Krenz will drive the baseline with 5 and travel. So that'll just about do it. 3.8 left to go. A great effort tonight by the Bears that will come up short. Taban will inbound right off of Raheem. He'll take a desperation 3 at the buzzer as time runs out, and the Ponies win it by a final score of 66-57. A great effort by the Bears, but the second half, the Ponies were able to find things just a little more easily as Stillwater comes into Galvin Court and picks up the win tonight, a conference and a section win for the Ponies. Final score of 66-57. We'll take a quick look through the highlights of this one for you. It was a block party for the Bears early on tonight. First half defensively for White Bear Lake, 7 blocks. As the coaches congratulating each other. Players going through the handshake line, and now the Ponies celebrate winning the traveling trophy tonight. That first half, Colin Piper with a block there. Jeffrey Johnson had a couple of blocks as well. And then the Ponies started getting going. Big three to end the first half for Preston Kreider that tied the game at 30. Good reverse layup is a fadeaway for Henry Zoller there. That Stillwater outplaying the Bears in the second half after it was tied up at 30 after one half of play. As the Ponies will come out with the win tonight. Final score of 66-57. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. On behalf of our SCC Sports crew, I'm Patrick Lilia for David Schuyler, Arlen Becker, our whole crew here in White Bear Lake tonight. A valiant effort for the Bears, but they fall tonight against Stillwater. The final score, Stillwater 66, White Bear Lake 57. Well, thank you for joining us. Make sure to check out our upcoming events. Stay tuned to our social media pages to find out where we'll be next. Got a couple of girls hockey games coming up here in the next couple weeks, as well as we head into February. 66-57 the final score. We'll catch you next time from an arena near you.